students, today let's learn something interesting, symmetry and patterns. Look at this figure. This is a figure of a beautiful butterfly. By folding this figure into two halves so that both its halves cover exactly each other. So this figure is symmetrical and the fold of line is called the line of symmetry. We draw the line of symmetry on this fold. We can see the symmetry all around the world, in buildings, in nature, like in flowers, in geometrical shapes, in insects, in human body, in letters and in numbers. Let's understand this with few figures. We will check that is it symmetrical or not. So I am folding this figure into two exactly same halves. So this is a symmetrical figure and it has one line of symmetry. Now taking another figure. See, let's check is it symmetrical or not. See, I am folding it in such a way, but both its parts do not match each other. In this way, again you can notice that both its parts do not match each other. So this is not symmetrical. How do you go to school? Generally we use school bus or van. So this is a figure of school bus. Let's check is it symmetrical or not. So folding it vertically, see, you can notice both the parts do not match each other. So this is not symmetrical. Now taking a shape of rectangle. Say this rectangle, we fold it vertically, so we get two exactly same halves. And by folding it horizontally, again we get exactly two halves. Thus a rectangle has symmetry and it has two lines of symmetry. See, this is a picture of a cup. Let's check is it symmetrical or not. See, both the parts are not same. So this is not symmetrical. This is a letter A. This letter A has symmetry. When we fold it vertically, both the parts match each other. So letter A has symmetry and it has one line of symmetry. Now taking another shape, a cloud. Let's check it. Is it symmetrical or not? See, I am folding. See, both the parts do not cover each other. By folding it in another way, again both the parts do not match each other. So this is not symmetrical. Now I have a picture of a flower. See, by folding this flower in this way, see, we get both the parts match each other, and by folding in this way, again we get both the parts match each other, and by folding in this way, again we get both the parts match each other. So this flower has symmetry and it has more than one line of symmetry. Now number 2. See, let's check it. Is it symmetrical or not? See, both the parts do not match. So this number 2 is not symmetrical. Now again here is the letter P. By folding it in this way, both its parts not match each other. So this is not symmetrical. So here is a shape of a square. Folding it vertically, we get both the parts match each other. Folding it horizontally, we get both the parts match each other. And folding it diagonally, again we get both the parts match each other. And folding it by another diagonal, again we get both the parts match each other. So the square has symmetry, and in this square there are 4 lines of symmetry. Here is a number 8. By folding it horizontally, we get both its halves match each other, and by folding it vertically, again we get both its halves match each other. So the number 8 has symmetry, and it has 2 lines of symmetry. So children, some figures have symmetry and they can have 1 line of symmetry or more than 1 line of symmetry. So you must have learned that how to distinguish symmetrical and non-symmetrical figures and how to find and draw the lines of symmetry. Pattern. A pattern is something that comes in a specific order and repeat. The patterns are created when things, shapes, objects are arranged in a particular order and repeated over and over again. See, I have made a strip of different colored squares. Here is a triplet of 3 different colored squares is repeated over and over again. First one is pink, green, blue, then again pink, green, blue, again pink, green, blue. So it shows a pattern. Let us make this concept more clear using these patterns. So first one is with the alphabets. So first letter is S, then again S, D, S, S. So what will come next? Definitely D. So next pattern is related to the objects. So 1 apple, 2 bananas. Then 1 apple, 2 bananas. So the next thing will be definitely 1 apple. Another example of flower. So first one is with 1 petal. So next one is there are 2 petals. The next is there are 3 petals. So what should come next? So definitely here is a flower with 4 petals. Another pattern is related to the objects. Another pattern is related to the geometrical shapes. A triangle, then a circle, then square, again a triangle, circle. So what will come next? Definitely here is a square. Patterns can in numbers also. So here are the numbers 2, 4, 6. So the difference between these two numbers is 2. So 2 plus 2, 4, then 4 plus 2, 6. So the numbers are arranged in a increasing order. So the next number will be 6 plus 2, 8. So in this way we can understand the pattern.